Hey there, and welcome to the Bringing Business to Retail podcast. If you're looking to get more sales, more customers, master your marketing, and ultimately take control of your retail or e-commerce business, then you're in the right place. I'm Selena Knight, a retail growth strategist and multi-award-winning store owner whose superpower is uncovering exactly what your business requires to move to the next level. I'll provide you with the strategies, the tools, and the insight you need to scale your store. All you need to do is take action. Ready to get started? Hey there, and welcome to today's episode of the Bringing Business to Retail podcast. I am super excited to have you here, and so very, very thankful if you have taken a little bit of time out of your day to have me inside of your ears talking all about how to grow your business. Now, one of the simplest ways for you to make more money and get more sales is what I like to call the power of the default option. It's simply telling people what the baseline should be, or telling people what the baseline of most of your customers looks like. Now, you've probably seen this when you've gone to sign up for some software and it says this is the bottom rung and this is the middle rung, and it's usually popped out and it's the most popular and it's got banners. And then there's the premium version. What they really want you to buy is the middle tier. Like, they know where they make their money. And you, my friends, can do this in your business as well. So today I have pulled out one of the Instagram lives that I did called The Power of the Default Option. And I want to show you a super, super simple way for you to make more money and get more sales. All right, let's jump into it. Hello. Today I want to talk to you about something that I really hadn't thought about until I looked back at some numbers for a volunteer role that I hold. And I want to talk about the power of the default option. But before I do that, can I please just say, if you do not offer gift vouchers, please freaking put gift vouchers on your website, even if you're a physical store. Because in 2 hours, I have to drop my daughter off at a birthday party. She is 14. Her and her friends love very niche Japanese manga. She's probably listening to me. I'm going to say they're comics. They're probably not comics. Whatever those books are that are kind of like comics, but actually books, those things, they love those. And so her friend has asked for a specific book. Of course, it's only available at a very specific bookstore in the city. I don't live anywhere near the city. That's like a good 30-minute bus trip. So we had come up with the decision that we would get the gift voucher for the book. I'm looking at my screen now. I've just gone on to find the gift voucher. And then the page that says gift vouchers, because it's not there. So I search store gift vouchers, come up with a page and it says available in store or call this phone number. I literally had to go and dig out my credit card. I get the credit card. I sit down. I make the call. Lovely lady. Hi, I'd like to buy a gift voucher. And she says, awesome. Okay, so I'll get your details and we post that out to you. I'm like, it doesn't really work for me when the birthday party is 2 hours from now. She's like, oh, yeah, we're very, very behind the times. And I said, look, I don't really understand why. I'm going to even while I'm on, this is not where we're going with today's conversation, but while I'm on their website and this flashing, I need to see what they use. Feel like it is probably a WooCommerce website. It's certainly not a Shopify website because it would say that in big letters. Anyway, just get the damn plugin that gives you gift vouchers. Like, if your staff can't sell people product, then how do they meet targets? Like, how do you make money? If I had a choice, I would go anywhere else to get this book. Now, even worse, we have to print a picture of the book and put some cash into an envelope. Fun fact, don't own any cash. Everything is on my phone. So I'm going to have to go to an ATM and withdraw money. See how difficult something as simple as buying a birthday present has become because these people haven't caught up with the times. They have an online site. Like, I'm looking at it right now. They have an online site. I can buy books on it. Why can't I buy a gift voucher? It literally would be, I reckon the price of one gift voucher would cover whatever the cost of the plugin is. Anyway, but I digress. So today I want to talk about the power of the default option. Now, backstory to this is I volunteer my time for our local scout group, and somehow, probably the fact that I like making money, I have become the treasurer of the scout group. Great thing is we now have money in the bank, which we never did. But our big fundraising event for the year is selling Christmas trees. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you probably have scouts and girl guides who are selling you Christmas trees. And can you do the wavy type thing? Did you give some emoji if you have ever bought a live Christmas tree? Because whilst they're awesome, oh my God, the hassle that comes with live Christmas trees. I was an arborist. I used to climb trees and look after trees for a living. I am never having a live Christmas tree. I will sell them for you, but I'm not having one. I had massive rashes up my arms, and people, oh my God, if you ever want to see how people value different things, selling live Christmas trees is the way to go, because we had hundreds of Christmas trees, fat ones, skinny ones, tall ones, short ones. They come by size, but sometimes there'll be bushier ones, sometimes there's skinnier ones, sometimes there's dark green ones, sometimes there's light green ones. I have never before seen people spend, and I'm not joking, 40 minutes looking at Christmas trees to decide which one they want. I'm talking over the top, OTT, anal about the Christmas tree. And some people really want a tall, skinny one because it will fit into a corner. Other people want the biggest, bushiest one that they can find. Some people want a really dark green one. Some people want a really light green one. It blows my mind. It's just a Christmas tree. But there you go. If you ever want to see how values are different between customers, sell live Christmas trees. All right. So on the live Christmas tree website, we have a WooCommerce. We have a WooCommerce site for the Scouts, and we sell our Christmas trees. We also have upsells and cross sells, which is fantastic. And one of the options is delivery. Now, for us, delivery is pure profit because the delivery is done by the volunteer mums and dads at the Scouts, so it doesn't cost us anything. So if we can add on delivery at $20, that is almost as much money as we make on a small Christmas tree. So it's kind of a no-brainer, right? If we can't get them in the cross-sells and the upsells for Christmas cakes and Christmas puddings and donations, which was one of the things that I put into the website, then we try and get them to buy the delivery. It's great customer experience, but also pure profit. And so when I set up the website, I set it up with shipping or delivery as the default option. And wouldn't you be surprised at how many people chose delivery? Now, I know that they all didn't mean to choose delivery because a bunch of people emailed back and went, oh, I just realized that I chose delivery. I actually want to come and pick it up. So, downside of that was a little bit of customer support was required. But what it drew my attention to was that people are generally okay with the default option. How does this relate to you? So one of the things that I tell the people who pay a lot of money to work with me is that you should always have different levels of shipping. Now, this doesn't matter if you're an e-commerce store or if you're a bricks and mortar store with a website, or if you're pure play e-commerce. When someone goes to checkout, generally speaking, I've got flat rate delivery or expedited shipping, express shipping in some way, shape or form. But in this day and age, there are so many more options to the point where you can be making money on the shipping rather than it costing you money. So hear me out. Here in Australia, and I know that you have definitely in the US, you have different options as well. Uber do it too. But here in Australia, we have a company called Sherpa, and that is same day delivery, usually within about 2 hours. You can do this with Uber too. And I have heard, I don't know if this is true, so don't quote me. I've heard that there is potentially a plugin coming to Shopify, if it's not already there, that will allow you to book Ubers for your customers. That's pretty awesome in my opinion. Anyway, Sherpa does a very similar thing. It is a delivery service where customers can pay for same day delivery. Now, I have a couple of clients who are using this, And on average, the client is paying, and this is just for general products. So, a general size box. We're not talking about huge oversized things, just your general parcel, a couple of t-shirts, a couple of boxes of games, something like that. The general price that they're paying is about $32. So $32 for someone to have it delivered same day. Now, I do have one client who is in a very specialist niche of adult products, and that is something that their customers actually want. So come sort of Thursday afternoon, Friday afternoon, you'd be surprised at how many people choose that option. For most of you, not all of you, but for most of you, you're probably you're subsidizing the shipping in some way, shape or form. You might have, free shipping over $150 or free shipping over $50 or whatever. But there's a point where the money it's costing you is coming out of your pure profit, right? And a lot of you have flat rate shipping, which doesn't always recoup what it's costing you. So when there is an option for you to make money on shipping, or at the least have it cost neutral, I am all for that. Like 100%, I am all for that. But even better is the customer experience that comes with that. And I kind of mentioned on my Instagram before Christmas, like I am the person who paid for expedited shipping because I left everything to the last minute. To be fair, if this book was available right now and I could pay, let's say the book's $20, I'd probably pay another $15 to $20 to get that delivered same day. Because I can't be asked to go to the bank and find an ATM and get the money out. Like the time that it's going to take me, I could have earned $20 somewhere else, right? And so, I mean, that sounds very fickle, but time is really valuable. And so don't always think just because you wouldn't pay for something like expedited shipping that somebody else wouldn't pay for it. I also paid like $70 to have something here shipped from the US because it was for my back and totally needed it, totally wanted it, best thing I ever bought. And that was like the same price as the actual item. But these guys were smart enough to realize, these people were smart enough to realize that people all around the world will pay for that. And it didn't have to cost them as a company anything. So back to power of the default option, which is the name of this conversation. Right now, if you have like flat rate shipping or free shipping as the default option, one of the things that you could potentially look at implementing is an upgrade to express shipping. Now, generally speaking, everything is generally speaking, because I'm just going with what I know, day to day with the people I work with. The cost for you as a retailer or an e-commerce store owner for regular shipping, which might be 2 to 10 days in the current, God knows if we can get anything delivered at the moment, versus expedited shipping, which is generally same or next day, doesn't cost an awful lot. Sort of usually between $2 and $5. So if you did offer expedited shipping for say $5, you now, instead of paying for the free shipping because someone ordered over $150, it's now cost neutral because they paid for the upgrade and they paid the difference. And I'm not really making sense here because as I say it, I'm realizing that I haven't given you the whole story. Okay. On general, the clients that I'm thinking of pay around $5 to $7 to get a parcel shipped here in Australia. To get that upgraded to Express is generally about $2. So they're paying anywhere from $7 to $9. So if they charge $5 for the Express shipping, the actual shipping is only costing them $2. Hopefully that has made sense the second time around because I did give you all the numbers the first time. So the cost to them is $2 instead of $5 or $7 or $9. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. And so you can go even further and you could say upgrade to expedited shipping at the cost of said expedited shipping, which here in Australia is probably around like $12 to $15. And the thing is, if you make it the default option, people will generally pay it. The good customers, a couple of days ago, I talked to you about your customer royalty and your VIP customers and, really creating offers for them. Those people generally want their stuff fast. And so a couple of extra dollars to get it to them quicker is a great customer experience, is reducing any loss in terms of shipping. Potentially it is breaking you even or even making you money. But at the end of the day, most importantly for your customer, for you, it's the money. For them, it's the experience of being able to get their purchases quicker. And so what my suggestion to you might be for today is looking at your shipping, and maybe this might work in other places as well. Actually, it would work. It would work really well in terms of, I just thought of something. It works really well with subscription boxes, and you've probably seen this. I've seen it on Amazon. I've seen it on my vitamin supplements where it says, the price is $49, but if I sign up to have it delivered every 30 days, it's $45. And the default is always the cheaper option because it's a longer customer lifetime value. Even if you only bought two, for them, they know longer customer lifetime value. And so this is kind of the reverse when it comes to shipping is if we choose the most expensive option, then the chances of our customers choosing it and getting a better customer experience becomes much higher. And it probably doesn't sound like an awful lot of money, but I can tell you at scale, when you are doing 50, 100, 200, 500 packages every day, every week, $1 on each one of those in lost profit is a lot of money. $2 in gained profit is a lot of money. And so, if you're listening to me thinking, oh, yeah, it's just another thing, because I'm only doing 30 parcels a week, think about this at scale and think about what you could do with that extra money if the power of the default option worked in your favor. Okay, so power of the default option is how do you give the customers a better customer experience? In that vitamin example, it is I don't have to think about remembering having to order my vitamins and getting them here on time because they've worked that out in the background for me. I'm getting it cheaper as well. But in the shipping experience, I'm paying more, but I'm prepared to pay more because I'm going to get my products quicker and be able to enjoy them much, much sooner. All right. Hope that has helped. Hopefully I didn't confuse everybody with my numbers in my head. It's usually why I try and draw the number stuff out like on the whiteboard behind me because numbers in my head don't always work so great. If you are interested in being part of any of our programs, our Supercharged Mastermind or Scale Your Store, feel free to drop me a DM and I can tell you some more about it. Other than that, I would love to see you back here again tomorrow at some point, and feel free to join me on the Bringing Business to Retail podcast. Alrighty, guys, have a great day. Bye. Oh, I have to do a call to action that is like something that's engaging. I'm still learning this Instagram stuff. So give me like an emoji, which is a box, the gift box emoji, if you found this helpful. The gift box emoji, if you found this helpful. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. Bye.
So that's a wrap. I'd love to hear what insight you've gotten from this episode and how you're going to put it into action. If you're a social kind of person, follow me at @TheSelena and make sure to leave a comment and let me know. And if this episode made you think a little bit differently, or gave you some inspiration, or perhaps gave you the kick that you needed to take action, then please take a couple of minutes to leave me a review on your platform of choice. Because the more reviews the show gets, the more independent retail and e-commerce stores just like yours that we can help to scale. And when that happens, it's a win for you, a win for your community, and a win for your customers. I'll see you on the next episode.